What is up, Hug Bugs? It is Michael Coletta, the co-host of the Hug Life podcast here, episode 106. All right. Haven't seen Monica in 6 weeks. Going a little crazy, to be honest. I turned off all the AC, the fans, the freezer, so I could talk to you guys in complete silence. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, Monica, her date's coming up. The day this drops, August 31st, she'll be on the Sour Kool-Aid Show on Twitch TV. So anyone can watch it. It's on the internet. That's pretty awesome. And then she will be on Sunday, 9/4. That's September 4th. I just read it right off of my text message. She will be at the Crow's Nest in Santa Cruz. I'm losing it, you guys. Finally, on Monday, September 5th, she'll be at the 6 in Studio City. So check that out. I will be at some weddings these next couple of weeks. We'll not be doing stand-up until September 13th. I'll be at Flight's Beer Bar. That's here in California, in Los Angeles. So check that out if you're in California. And with that, let's start the show. The last one, the last withdrawal from the First National Bank of Hugs. Here we go. Bye-bye.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek.
Are we going to have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev Nips, I'm Underboob.
Oh wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
It's pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a
part,
good
you
point.
know? Did all those things. Super great.
You're great.
Really good at peeing.
You're great. You're great.
You're great.
You're wonderful.
You're-
And you're the best peer I've ever met.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very efficient, I
Very
feel like.
efficient. Speed peeing.
I would say you're a pretty good peer, too, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. Feels good. When you pee sometimes, people are like, that was fast. I'm like, yeah, I run a no-nonsense pee time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't fuck around in the bathroom.
Yeah, you don't. You just pee and then you
Well,
go
'cause
outside.
you
There's so
don't-
much to do.
You don't want anyone to think that you were pooping.
That's right.
Mhm.
Sometimes I say I'm going to go pee, though, and I poop.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever do that?
Nope.
Because people are like, where are you going? You're like, I'm going to go pee, but you don't want to be like, I'm going to go take a huge
Well-
lumpy dumpy right now.
How do you know if it's going to be lumpy or not, you weirdo?
Sometimes you can feel it in your bones.
Is that where you're shitting at it?
Mm-hmm. Shitting out my bones.
Yeah, just bone marrow. Just
Shit out my
fucking-
bones. Poop out my skeleton. We're already derailed.
I don't tell people what I'm going to do before I'm going to do it. Like, I just say I'm going to go to the bathroom. I don't just specify what number.
That's fine. You're just a liar. Yes. There's a lot of cat hair.
I tell them afterwards.
You go, hey, guys.
Hey, guys, I
real
just shit.
mean pooper.
No, I don't.
That was quite the blooper I just took.
I like to pretend.
You don't poop?
Yep.
Nothing comes out of you?
Nope.
That's good. I feel like a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
I'm very open. Because, you just got to be open.
Because your butthole's very open.
I'm very gaping.
really gaping mindedness. I think that.
He is so gaping minded.
He has
It's
such
amazing.
a gaping mind.
What a gaping minded person. That's very nice of him. Yeah.
You're being very gaping minded about this.
You're a gaping minded individual.
I'm going to write down gaping
Gaping
mind.
yeah.
Welcome to the Hug Life podcast.
Who are you?
I'm Mike Coletta.
I'm Monica Nevi.
You look good.
Hey, really? Thank you.
Yeah.
I just
I
wrote
think we
gaping
both-
butthole instead of open mindedness.
We both lost weight, I think.
Really?
I don't know. Let's just tell people that.
Okay. I mean, this is day 3 of soda. Feels like a long haul.
Right.
Let me tell
Well,
you what.
technically, it's going to be 6 weeks by the time this comes out. So
Oh, it'll be 6 weeks in no soda by the time this
if
comes
you
out.
stick to it, yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be hard to stick to it once I leave here, because I'll be around and people are like, "You want a Diet Coke?" And I'll be like, "I love Diet Coke. I love it so much."
Like waitresses.
Hey, Diet Coke, you're great. I feel kind of bad partially. I used to get a lot of I used to get a lot. I used to get my finger against the table. I used to get a lot of soda from whenever, because I'd go to restaurants and the waitress like, "You want anything to drink?" I'm like, "Oh, just water's fine." And they're like, "You sure?" And I'm like, "That you sure" is them being like, "You should order a drink." So
and
that
you're
way you
just
tip me
immediately
well.
like, "You're right. I'll have a
And you're
Diet
like,
Coke."
"I'll have a gray lady with diamonds, thank you."
What are the diamonds?
And I
Ice.
kiss the waitress or waiter or serveress.
What if you're sitting down and they're standing up? Are you kissing like boobers?
Yeah, I just kiss their stomach. I lightly kiss their belly button. Just
Do a
like, hey,
raspberry?
Look at your shirt so I can give you a raspberry.
Thanks for the Diet Coke.
Thanks for the gray lady. Let me lick your belly button.
Ew.
You're ew.
No, that's gross.
Why is it so gross what I do?
I don't know.
You thought about it, though.
Yeah, well, I don't know where it comes from. I just know that you are.
Dude, I've been waking up every day. It's just sweating for no reason. Just disgusting.
It's kind of hot out.
It's hot, but like I have the fan on.
It's gonna get worse when you go back to LA.
No shirts. I have no shirt on, but I have only like no sheets over me.
No shirts.
I have no shirts left. They're all torn and tattered.
They've just been sweated
Fighting
through.
the cat.
Sweat through. Sweated.
Every day.
Sweat through.
After we do the podcast, you guys leave, and me and the cat just wrestle for hours, just wrestling.
And then you just dripping sweat on the cat.
And my shirt's just all tattered and thrown, and I throw it in my tattered shirt.
So she beats you every time.
Yeah, I mean we got to fight. You know, that's how you get the energy
well, you're
out.
not doing a
That's how you
good
get the
job.
aggression out. She's peaceful now.
You can follow me at Monica and Evie.
You can follow me at the Cat Wrangler. That's my time. That's
Please
my Twitter.
Change it to that.
The Cat Wrangler.
You can change your name on Twitter and not your handle. Just change that to the Cat Wrangler. Yeah.
At me Coletta on Twitter. You can also rate and review and subscribe to the podcast on iTunes or Stitcher. That helps out so much. I say it every time, and I really mean it. Also, you go to the Amazon banner on our webpage, huglifepodcast.com, and you click on it, and then you shop as you normally would for, let's say, cat wrangling gloves. Then you can go ahead and give us a kickback for the show.
Do they have specific cat wrangling gloves on there?
They might. They might have some kitty cat gloves. Let me look it up.
Just search cat wrangling, and maybe there'll be a lot of cat wrangling equipment on there.
I hope so. I mean, in my wildest dreams, cat wrangler. What? There's a book called Cat. Oh my god!
Is it
There's a sexy book called Midnight Wrangler, Midnight Cowboys. That's the first thing that comes up because it's by Cat Johnson.
Oh, that's fun.
It's got a man, very shirtless, hunky man. Delilah, get off the kitchen counter.
So
Son of a bitch. She's on the kitchen counter. Get off. Oh, there she just. Yeah, there's not a lot of cat wrangling supplies, but you could bet a sexy book by Cat Johnson.
Yeah, it seems like the same thing.
Yeah, you know, about wrangling cats on your abs. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
also, use our Amazon.
Yeah, use our Amazon banner. Also, we have a Facebook group too, Hug Life Podcast on Facebook. You can like that. That helps out a lot. It makes us feel good because it makes people are listening. It makes us feel alive. I feel beautiful.
Do you?
People like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a beautiful flower.
You feel like they like you as an individual.
I don't know about that, but they like the podcast, which is important to me.
Well, but I feel like they get to know you pretty well, probably way more than they wanted to.
Like in this podcast,
we started off by talking about shitting.
So. Take that as a compliment?
I feel like everyone always thinks the other person is the better half.
Really?
Do you always refer to them as the better half?
My better half.
My
podcast better half.
I mean, I don't do that. I'm like, I'm the better half, but
yeah,
I'm like this is Mike, the weaker half.
The weaker half of our podcast, mentally and physically.
He gets beat up by a cat every day.
Every day, but you know what? I do it because I love the game.
You really love the cat wrangling game?
It's about the game.
That's great.
You ready for some good news?
Hey guys. Good news.
Oh, hikers find missing family in Colorado wilderness.
What?
Yeah, a father and his 3 children got lost and spent 2 nights in the southern Colorado wilderness before they were led out of the forest by a couple who came across them far beyond the official search area. So these hikers found them. Mike and Laura Hampshire, you great. They live in northern Arizona. They found them and led them out. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Way to go outside of the search area.
The guy who got lost was named Dustin Beaver. And then it goes Beaver and his 8-year-old twins.
Dusty Beaver.
Dusty Beaver.
That's amazing.
But yeah, it's a good story, right?
Yeah.
Hikers are helping out. Feeling good.
Dick Capra. You know what I was thinking about? Sorry to interrupt your great news, but good news. We've been doing this for 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
Isn't
you and me.
Crazy?
2 years together. Forever. What?
2 years forever? I thought, forever was probably going to be like 2 years. No, I just,
Are you having fun still?
Yeah. After we did it for a year, we were like, oh, I feel good. We stayed committed. We did a good job, and I appreciate it. We're going to keep doing this forever. Tell your friends.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. A 10-year-old girl is going around passing out pay it forward bracelets to spread kindness. Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as the story loads, I'll tell you more. It's in West Sacramento. She found a new way to pay it forward during turbulent times. So her name, are they not showing her name? Oh, Leah Nelson started Because I Care, a program to encourage people to treat each other with kindness.
That's nice. Yeah. Leah, you're great.
Leah, you're wonderful. Leah asked that this person explain their good works with the message, in a world with so many issues, let's just show other people that they're valued. Wasn't that nice?
Issues.
Many adults the fifth grader encounters are blown away by her initiative. However, Leah sees it as a basic human decency.
It's great. Yes.
Humane decency.
Sad movie. Pay it forward.
I've never seen it.
What?
Never seen the movie. I just said that's what happened.
So do you understand the concept of paying it forward.
What's the concept of it?
There's a kid that makes it up. So he says, I'll do something nice for 3 people. And then if I did something nice for you, you do something nice for 3 people.
And it spreads.
And so then it spreads, right?
Like herpes. Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Friendship herpes.
If I get herpes, then I give it to 3 people. And then they have herpes, so then they give it to 3 people.
But in this case, herpes is kindness.
Yep.
I like it.
Kindness herpes. That's
Kindness
what
herpes.
yeah.
Kind-eyed herpes.
Kind-eyed herpes.
Me and my kind-eyed herpes. It's like brown-eyed girl, but with herpes. Okay, story number 3. Ready for it?
Yeah, I thought you were done.
Nope, I wasn't done.
Sorry.
I just wanted to put it to the side to talk to you about more stuff.
Herpes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Jarrett Adams, who at age 17 was sentenced to 28 years in prison, was exonerated and because he didn't commit the alleged rape he was charged with, went to law school, and is now beginning his law practice in New York City. Good old story about someone turning their life around, wrongful, and didn't let it affect them, just going through, becoming a lawyer, helping out people the way he was helped out.
Yeah, that's great.
That's nice, right?
Yeah, because you could be really mad about that for a long time, and it seems like he's using it for good.
Yeah. So that's amazing. I like that. The law practice is in New York City. That's where it is.
If you guys need a lawyer, like, what are you?
Yeah, in case you guys want to know and check out his practice. I don't know. Yeah, it was. Oh, his new employer is the Innocence Project, which is actually that
when
charity
they go
that
back and
exonerates people that are wrongly accused of crimes. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That was
good news.
There you go.
Hey guys, good news.
Hey guys, no more good news.
No more good news.
It's over.
Hey guys, bad news. Good news is over.
Hey guys, bad news. Good news is over.
Yep. All right, you ready to positive spin?
I am ready to positive spin with
We
you.
haven't really talked about this before, but
all
it's
other people.
a large part of our lives.
What is it? Is it farts?
Have we positive spin farts?
We haven't done it yet, but we could do that in a later episode.
Yeah, we'll wait
We'll
until we're all the way out of shit to talk about.
Let's save that for episode 200.
Shit to talk about. What? Open mics, which is the same as farts, I would say.
People smell terrible there.
Open mics, the farts
They're loud.
of shows. The farts of live
You don't want to be in the room too long with it?
Yeah.
We're
It's weirder in a bed with someone else.
Open mics in bed? That would be the worst. Welcome to my bedroom open mic. All right, you get a hot 15 minutes because it's just you and me, and I get to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
all
there's
the time
one
that
list,
you want.
and the light is just me flashing you with my genitals.
You can do 15. I'm going to host and do 60 before, but
you
there
can
you go.
do 15. Fairness. We're talking about open mics with music and comedy, right?
Yes.
We're talking about everything.
Have you been to?
I have done one music open mic.
You've done one?
I've done one.
Because you can play the guitar,
comedy.
right?
No, but I've done comedy on it.
Oh.
On a music open mic where I was the only comedian.
But you've never done a music open mic?
No, I've never done that. Guitar's for me and for no one else, and I like it that way.
Wow.
Honestly, I don't like to play with other people.
Okay, I was just asking.
It's okay. No, I'm not mad at you. It's a
Are you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at you.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I love you.
I'm
Delilah's
kidding. I
pissed
don't
at
care.
you.
Fuck that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She's the worst.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's rude to say.
Obviously, I've never done a music open mic, but I've been to some, and I feel like they're not as painful as comedy ones.
Honestly, I would beg to differ. Doing comedy at a music one's pretty painful.
Well, yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I'm
you're
saying
not.
as far as the music
It's
goes.
always a dude with an acoustic guitar like, hey, this is a song I wrote about my girlfriend Rebecca, and she's been a big part of my life, and I love her. Ready? Rebecca! You're the best! And he's playing guitar really badly while he's doing it.
Yeah.
I'm going to put stuff on your chest, Rebecca.
You going to put stuff on her chest?
She's the best. Gonna touch your breast, Rebecca. I think I'd be really good at a music open mic. Your eyes are like diamonds, and I didn't buy you a diamond because I work at a steel mill. This is what it's like to be a music open mic person.
Like a weird alter
ego
life that you have or something. Like a parallel
I
universe is when you...
I sing Bob Seger-esque songs about working a blue-collar job, but really I'm not.
Well, and you believe in your art, though. You want to be a musician, but you're like, no, man, I'm just a steel mill worker. I'm just a normal... Can't do that. And then we'll write a movie about how you become famous.
Girl, I'm going to touch you in all your
Rebecca
holes
leaves you.
in the back of my 2014 Kia Soul.
Does he want to touch you in all your holes?
This is is the primary reason
That's
my dad stopped listening.
Stop saying that. That's the scariest lyric I've ever fucking heard.
I have so much fun because it's hard for me to weird you out anymore, and so when I do, I feel like it's a personal victory.
It's not even. That's just ridiculous.
You're the
well, because then you
best.
start counting how many holes you have, and you're
How
like,
many holes?
are you gonna put your fingers in her nose?
Yeah,
and
it starts
stuff
out
too?
slow. It starts out slow. It's like ear holes, nose holes.
So you start. I feel like that's weirder though.
Mouth is like the first base. I feel like butthole is the last one, right?
Probably.
Yeah. How many holes does everyone have?
Let's all count.
Let's all count our holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pee hole 6. Butthole 7. Everyone's got 7, right?
Well, we have a pee hole too, but you can't really use it for inserting anything.
I just feel like I'm gonna touch your pee hole. That's scary. It's scary.
It is scary. Like that's the only scary part of what you just said.
I just couldn't.
You said I'm gonna touch all your holes.
I'm trying to find a way to rhyme with Kia Soul, and I can only think of hole. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's still. I think there's other ways to use
Girl,
holes.
I know we have a problem with moles. Let's just hang out in my 2014 Kia Soul. Ooh. That's better.
Yeah.
It's less creepy. It's about vermin.
It's less creepy. Yeah, you're concerned about her lawn at that point. But.
Yeah, I'll just be like, I care about you and our lawn because we're making a family together.
Oh, are you already with Rebecca at this point?
At this point, yeah. I'm just making up names.
So why couldn't you just be in the house?
I mean, the moles have gotten into the house, too. It's a terrible problem.
You just let them? You're like, we're just going to stay in the car.
We left the door open that one day too long, and now there's just moles everywhere. It's scary. It's terrifying. We got
coming up through the floorboards.
Yeah, we got to call an exterminator. They're huge. They're like the Fallout ones.
So, yeah, open mics. That's the worst part. You get people writing songs that are terrifying.
I don't know. It's a lot of covers at open mics, music ones.
Is
I feel like, yeah. There's a couple of guys like, all right, because that's how you know when you're watching it. When I was at this one where I was doing comedy,
so you don't use it the same way where you like, this is a new song I really want to see if you guys
they play
like it.
Well, they play a cover and then they go, okay, I got a new song, and you're like, oh, this is the one we shouldn't listen to. The new song.
He's gonna touch all your holes in
He's
this
gonna
one.
try to touch your holes in his Kia Soul. Well, because it's all many moles. Girl, I'm gonna touch you on your mole.
Touch all your moles.
With my Kia Soul.
I don't think Edith is into you.
I don't think so either.
Putting her out there like that.
No, I've never had sex in a car, ever.
I didn't like it when you answered those questions that no one has asked.
Well,
like on the live podcast when you were like, when did everyone lose their virginity? I was like, why did you do that?
Because
why
it's
did you
funny.
Because then everybody started asking or answering, and I was like, this isn't. It's only fun for you because you didn't lose it until you were like 21 or whatever.
20.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, yeah, I can't believe you remember that important fact about me.
Yeah.
Okay, when
20.
did you lose yours? Like 38?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm 87 now.
Yeah, you're 87 now. You had a little big long
Been
life.
in the game for a while.
Been in this sex game for a while.
And then one of my friends was like 18, and I was like, bullshit.
How's that emergency?
Urgent.
Urgent?
Yeah.
Is it urgency?
No.
Oh.
It's fine.
Does it taste good?
It's raspberry.
Ooh.
Do you want one?
I think I'm okay. Will it fix my toe? Probably not.
Yeah, vitamin C will fix bruises on your toe. Just comedy ones are more painful, I feel like.
Oh, for sure. I've told you.
It's just quieter.
I've told you the story about my wonderful squirrel friend going to an open mic that I was on.
Oh no!
So she came to the Tacoma Comedy Club open mic. This was before.
Okay.
This was before it was like email, so it was notoriously worse because you just have anyone could go in. And she was like, "We're gonna come to the mic because we want to see you," and my friend does too, who's also named Rebecca, which is really weird. So this is awkward. Sorry, Rebecca. You don't have to go to my Kia Soul. And they come in, and I'm like, guys, I don't know if you're gonna like this. Like, I don't know if you're gonna really want to do this. Like, I don't think you're gonna enjoy it. And then sure enough, like, they waited till I went on, and they were like, and she came up to me, she's like, I never want to go to any of these.
Yeah.
Like, I told you, this is not a fun thing. She heard like, also it was a night, like a notorious night of rape jokes. There were like 14 rape jokes from different comedians. It was crazy. Yeah. So open mic at Tacoma is amazing now. So much better than that, I should say. This was
right.
Like
well, sometimes they're really
years
good.
ago.
And some people like that, you don't know what you're going to get. Some of my favorite comics are here doing new stuff. That's cool. I like those people that just like
it is cool
are comedy
you
fans.
Can see people on the up and up. That is true.
Well,
you
that
can
part,
see people that are like, you can see the people that are genuinely working.
And as someone who books stuff, it's nice to be able to see people you don't know of.
It
and
probably
you
is
can
still
decide if they're getting better.
The
or
best method to find new comedians.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not. I mean, it's just.
I don't know how else you would do it.
It's got some necessary evils that are a part of it.
I guess like. Videos, but anyways.
Who's the worst open mic set you've ever seen? Do you think? Do you know off the top of your head? Because I know off the top of my head.
You're just going to call somebody out, though?
No, it's a person that just does not do comedy that I don't even know. It's just some random dude. He's an old guy that used to come to Tacoma Comedy Club, and he got banned because he would wear Nazi armbands on stage, and he would just like he just mumble like a scary Colonel Sanders.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it would make no sense at all.
Colonel Sanders is scary, but
yeah, but I mean he has chicken though, so he's a cool dude.
That's how he gets people in his Kia Soul.
Yeah, touch their holes.
Yeah, with chicken. The worst, I don't know. I feel like I've seen.
Do you know your worst open mic set? Because I know my worst open mic set. I made a 9/11 joke.
I'm notorious for sandwiching stuff.
I thought you were going to be like, I'm notorious for doing really well all the time. And I was going to be like, I'm going to light your car on fire.
No, it's hard. It's hard for me to just do brand new stuff because I'm like, I would never do that in a set. So I want to see if this fits with other stuff. So I end up doing stuff that I know works and then new stuff.
I like going up with everything new and having no
I like it too. I do it
direction.
now. That's what I did the other night. But
it's fun to have no direction in a way.
But I'm confident enough now in the stuff that I'm writing that I feel like it's okay. But before I would like
sandwich things together.
So
I made a really terrible joke in front of a local weatherman, Steve Poole. It was at the Parlor.
How did you offend Steve Poole?
I don't know. I just said something. It wasn't even a joke. It was so early into comedy. It was just me being bad and just saying things that are just terrible. Didn't make any sense.
When I was at the Parlor the other night.
This was like a week ago.
No, when I was at the Parlor in July, it was like all the police shootings and stuff.
Oh, fun.
And I was really frustrated with it, but it wasn't an open mic. It was a show.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. And I got on stage and I was like, all right, guys, we're going to have fun tonight. I know it's been a rough week. And like nobody really reacted to it. And I was like, what am I saying? You're all white people in Bellevue. And they just like hated me from then on. Like they were just like, nope. And I was like, awesome. Here we go. I'll just dig out of this hole.
You can dig a hole so early. What was I going to just say about open mics? It was pertaining to it, and it is gone. Damn it. This happens a lot. A brain fart.
I know it's like a social situation too for people, but it bothers me when comics talk in the back.
Yeah.
Of open mics. I'm like, go outside.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say is I hate it when a new current event thing happens and you know you're going to go to a mic that night.
And then everyone
like,
does it.
I'm guilty of it. Like I did a Pokemon Go joke, like when Pokemon Go came out. But like now I'm like, I said it on stage, like I'm doing this, but I'm never going to talk about this again. Because like I just wanted to talk.
This is the only time I
Yeah, like I wanted to say something.
Well,
and then
I
never
don't do
talk about it
topical
again.
stuff, but if
Me
you
neither.
get someone who's a little bit more political, then they have to do it and they're probably good at it, but then you also have to go up after, 6 shitty people did shitty jokes about something the same thing you're going to talk about. That seems frustrating. Anyways, that's positive spin.
Positive spin. So open mics are needed because that's the only way to get stage time to work on your stuff, on your craft,
on new stuff,
on your
work
craft,
on new stuff.
Music
I can't
or comedy.
I don't do new stuff in booked shows. Because
you're a professional. I get it.
Yes, you're supposed to.
It is a social thing. It's how you meet people.
Mm-hmm. It's good for networking.
It's how you meet people at open mics. Okay, it's important.
I'm sure musicians do the same thing. If that bar likes you, then maybe they're like, "Come back."
Here we
do
go.
A show.
You ready for it? They usually have happy hour bar deals going on, so you can get some cheap food, some good drinks. If you're a poor comedian, that's important when you first start.
Yes,
okay.
cheap food.
Also, you learn a lot by watching other people. Like I think
Absolutely.
that's what annoys me about when people talk in the back. I'm like, you guys should be watching everybody because that's what makes you a better comedian.
Sure.
It's upsetting that you do that.
Especially
Or
the good ones.
in a way, a musician. I feel like you could probably learn a lot from us watching a musician too. I don't know music very well, but I feel like it's the same thing. Are there any other kind of open mics? Is there a dance open mic where people just go up and dance? This is my routine.
They can do improv open mics, right?
They're called playgrounds. That's what they call them.
That's disgusting.
And it's like everyone just goes up together. It's not really an open mic. Everyone's performing for each other.
I've been to an open mic where they go up as a group or whatever and do a thing, and then somebody else goes up.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's the way I know it, is that people do these like giant workshops where everyone's welcome and they just do it for each other. It's called like a playground or a workshop or whatever.
And they touch each other's holes.
Probably in Kia Souls. Anyway, and they have moles in this theater.
Poetry? Like poetry? Like slam
like a
poetry
poetry,
or something?
yeah.
You can do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The holes. I'm touching the moles in my Kia Soul. Wait. That's better.
Didn't make sense. Oh, gosh.
I'm going to snap for you because you're my favorite.
Trying to think what other kinds of...
Open mics there are? I think we just hit poetry. Is there a list? There's got to be a list.
What types of open mics not to go to?
Dude, I'm just going to Google Wikipedia open mic and see.
We should start doing that as a segment. Let's just read a Wikipedia page about something.
No, I just want to know, like, an open mic derived from open microphone. Poetry and spoken word, comedy,
spoken word,
music,
that was what I was looking for.
Rarer niche variations they have. Oh, I'm excited. What's this rare niche? Kind of turn. Oh,
Wouldn't it be like
an open deck. That's a DJ open mic.
what?
Yeah, or an open reel, where a reel refers to a 35 millimeter film reel, so it's like a movie open mic.
Okay,
that's kind of cool.
Show off some short films.
Yeah, if you got a DJ, you got to scratch it out.
You could do
somewhere.
a DJ open mic. That sounds
super
like
fun.
It
Everyone's
could be really bad though.
That means like no one's on Molly. Is that what the open mic means?
Where everyone is. They haven't learned how to control their habits yet.
Control your habit.
That was when you first start doing open mics. I feel like people drink too much.
You think so?
Yeah, because at first you're like, oh, I'm doing comedy, I'm going to have a drink. And then you start doing comedy every night, and you're like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
Then you stop doing it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think we did a good job. We did the 4 reasons why open
Why
mics
would you ever tell someone to go to an open mic, to watch?
If they're thinking about doing comedy, you got to watch you got to go to the open mic because that's the worst it's going to be.
I know.
You'll know that's the worst it's going to be.
Yeah. I understand that. And I did that before I started. I'm saying a regular person.
Oh.
Cheaper food. I feel like they always do like crazy discounts.
It is usually free to get in because it's like free entertainment and they want people to get in. So that way, I'm like, if you're looking for something free to do on a Wednesday or Tuesday night, there you go. It's a good thing to do. That's cheap.
True. And I feel you're probably still gonna see somebody that's good.
You're probably gonna
not
see one
everybody's
funny
gonna be good, but you're gonna see some
yeah.
people that are good.
Someone is gonna make you chuckle if there's 30 comics in a lineup.
Crazy shit happens at open mics too.
Crazy shit happens.
So you're gonna get to see something crazy.
Yeah.
Probably. People are gonna do weird stuff, take their pants off.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Fucking
If you did that,
fight
I never
on
done an
stage
open mic
or something.
I did see someone take their clothes off completely one time at an open mic.
I saw a dude take his pants off and his shirt, and he had one girl boob.
One girl boob?
But he wasn't like, he didn't take hormones or anything. Like it was just naturally he had one
bigger boob.
It was like a straight up girl boob.
Really?
Just on one side. Anyway, so he was showing everyone. I don't know why he has pants off. But it was in San Francisco.
That's cool. So you had band disco?
Yep.
That's fine.
So you're gonna see some crazy stuff probably.
Yeah.
Good
probably.
Story, you know.
Good stories.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Friendly things.
Free stuff.
Magic. Love. What?
Let's talk about sandwiches for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Just because
business time.
This is the thing when we just talk about something nice.
Sandwich time.
I love sandwiches.
What's your ideal bread on a sandwich? Go.
Wheat.
Ooh, I was gonna say like an Italian bread.
I like an Italian urban cheese is good, but
like a Subway Italian urban cheese. That's a good one.
That's what I would get there, but I like wheat bread just because we always had it. That's all we ever had.
The hoagie, or do you just want 2 slices of bread like you get from like a loaf of bread?
See, I think there's issues with both of those, but I probably like the
bread
hoagie.
Is a big component of the sandwich.
Yeah.
Makes the sandwich.
Absolutely. I think they probably like the hoagie better because, you know, it feels like a little sleeping bag for your sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
A little sandwich sleeping bag.
A little sandwich sleeping bag? Go get a little sandwich
because there's only one side for stuff to fall out of, but with the 2 pieces, it's like it can kind of fall out of all sides.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like to waste a sandwich.
So you like to have the part that's closed on one end?
Yeah.
I like that.
But I also think that makes it harder to like close it, you know, it kind of pushes stuff out a little bit. So there's pros and cons to both types of bread.
This is the most intriguing
What do you like, hoagies or pieces of bread?
I'm a big hoagie guy. For sure. But you don't want to have too much bread though. Like it's like
That's true.
Like the perfect sandwich has a hoagie that is like not too thick.
How much, but you don't.
But I also hate it when you go to like Jimmy John's and they like hollow out the bread, and that bothers me. They just throw it away. Like, why did you bake that? You're just gonna waste it. You noobs.
You're like, just hand it to me in a ball and I'll eat it.
And I'll just pop it in. Just chew it around a bit. Put it in my hole. Eat my Kia Soul. You know what I'm saying?
One hole, not
just
all
one
of
hole.
them.
My ear
Put
hole.
it in all of my
I eat
holes.
through my ear holes. Mm-hmm.
I ate through my ear.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, but I also...
do you put a lot of stuff on your sandwiches? Like,
No.
I see.
See,
okay,
when
so I
you
could
told
see
me,
why.
like you just said that before, a little behind the music right now. You're hungry right now. We're going to eat after the podcast.
I'm currently hungry.
And I have sandwich stuff, I only have bread, cheese, and meat, which is good because my squirrel friend has a bunch of stuff in there, though, too. Usually I wouldn't have those things, but because we're here, she'd have those things for you.
So
you
I
can
put a
stuff on
lot of stuff on my
it. You
sandwich.
like mustard?
Yeah.
Well, there's mustard in the fridge.
That's good.
That's good for you.
Do you put condiments on there?
No. If I
Nothing?
make a sandwich at home, I just go bread, cheese, cheese, meat. Just stuff it in.
Why even make a sandwich? Why
Because
not
I'm a
just
heathen.
eat those things
I'm a
separately?
godless heathen.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Godless sodomite, Mike Coletta.
Sodomite?
No one says sodomite anymore. So I thought I just
Doesn't it have to do with sodomy? I'm confused.
Well, it's from like Sodom and Gomorrah. That's what originally what it's from.
Yeah, but that's where that word came from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sodom.
Let's do also do a little vocab.
Yeah,
a
that's
little
probably
word
why no one says
association.
it anymore, because
Sodomy.
they're like, butt fucking. That's
Good job. Good
Yeah.
word association, Monica. You're really good at this. She's so good at this game, you guys.
I like vegetables and other stuff on my sandwich as
I mean,
well.
I like lettuce. I like cucumbers. If I go to Subway, I get one. Like if I go to a restaurant, I try to get some with stuff on it. But if I'm at home, I'm lazy. I don't buy lettuce because I don't want it to go bad. I have this fear of produce going bad.
Delicious.
I know. You put tomatoes on it. You love tomatoes.
Tomatoes, lettuce. I put avocado on
Put
there
kale
sometimes.
on a sandwich?
I'll put onions in there. I don't give a shit.
You're such a renegade. You're such a renegade
I used to
sandwich
work at a
person.
deli, and I used to do this.
Okay.
Roast beef,
Roast beef,
cheddar cheese, onion,
I hate raw onion,
wheat
by the way.
bread,
Wheat bread.
and then I put it in the panini press.
Ooh.
And it would be like
no
a
tomato
hot-
on it?
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember.
Oh, wow.
But tomatoes are tricky when you heat them up.
They are. They get all
So,
gooey,
yeah.
kind of, right? It's kind of weird. You don't
Right.
want any tomato goo.
Sounds really good. We need to stop talking about this because I'm hungry.
I know. Why don't you do more
What's your favorite kind of
podcasts?
sandwich?
The Tatstrami at the Tats Deli.
If you were a sandwich, what sandwich would you be?
The Tatstrami at Tats Deli.
Why? What does that say about you as a person?
It says I'm a little messy, but I'm fun. You know?
In Italian.
In
Like,
Italian.
Yeah, that's fun.
Mhm.
Good.
It's a pastrami.
Speed quiz.
It's a pastrami cheesesteak is what the Tatstrami is. Monica, you've had it before, right?
That's not what I got when we were there, but we went
What
to
did you
Tats.
get?
I don't remember.
Oh, man. How do you not remember?
What about Honey Hole? Have you ever been to Honey Hole? You should go there while you're here, actually.
Never
Not that
been to
there's
Honey
another person
Hole.
in the room.
I'm going to touch your honey holes in my Kia Soul.
It's amazing. Hot
gonna eat your
sandwiches.
sandwiches in my
I don't
Kia
really
Soul.
like hot sandwiches normally. Like, I
Whoa.
like just regular sandwiches
You hear that? You and I are beefing right now. We're beefing.
because we can have different
Hot beef.
interests, you
Hot
ding dong.
beefing.
But their hot sandwiches I do really like.
Do you like a Philly cheesesteak then?
No.
Wow.
I think it tastes weird.
Woman. What?
I think it tastes weird.
It's weird?
Yeah.
I mean, that's... So what do you... I like a cold Italian sub. You like that?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Cold Italian sub.
Cold Italian sub?
Yeah, that's like my favorite, but
That is one of my favorite
I start
sandwiches,
eating too
is
many
a cold
fatty
Italian sub.
meats if I get those all the
Cured
time. so-
meats?
Yeah.
High school, they called me Fatty Meats.
Fatty meats.
Old Fatty Meats is here.
Fatty
Huh,
meats
gang?
Coletta.
Gang, Fatty Meats is here. You see? Talking about his Kia Soul.
When the hell did you go to
Yeah.
high school? Why are people talking about it?
Old timey radio high school. It was like that. What's that show? Fame, where they go to the arts high school. I went
it
to
was
an
like
old
that?
time radio high school.
Got it.
Everyone's like, "You see, we were talking about this. The Yankees are up 4-0. Brr,
Why do you make that noise in between?
brr." It's like a penguin.
What is happening to him though?
He's just like balking like a chicken. He's in a chicken
It's
suit.
like
ideally.
his
That's how old timey radio men would have fun. Is they dress up in costumes.
like his good night
they're
and good
doing-
luck is
No,
just
no,
a
no.
chicken sound.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, got it.
that's what we do.
Cool. Well, high school sounds really fun for you.
It was great. I mean, everyone had a face for radio, but it was fun.
So then your radio name was Fatty Meats.
Fatty Meats, old Fatty Meats.
Cool. I think there are more things to learn about each other.
I think so
Obviously.
too. Mhm. What high school did you go to?
Hazen.
Hazen. I was really hoping you would say something fun, like basketball, hoops.
It was like a high school for like really cool people.
Dreams?
Like they only
really?
like really, really cool people.
I applied to that and I never got a letter back.
Well,
from them.
Yeah, I was there when that happened.
Oh, when my letter came in?
Uh-huh.
What did they do? Did they just burn it or something? Or?
No, that we laughed.
Oh.
They were like, look at this guy. He thinks he's cool. And then
what's weird is when old-timey radio people cry, they also go, burn, 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 burn. That's how they cry.
So that's what I was like, this is a really weird hobby to have, old-timey radio.
Yeah.
I feel like he wouldn't fit in here at
Guys, I'm so cool.
High School
I do radio
Musical too. High School.
High School Musical too. High School?
Yeah. Yeah, when I dated Zac Efron.
You dated Zac Efron?
Mm-hmm.
What was he like in the kissing sack?
In the kissing sack?
That's when in the old time radio high school they'd put you in a burlap sack and you had to kiss people. Does that not happen?
Like 7 minutes in heaven, but it's in a burlap sack.
Did that not happen at the cool kid high school?
No.
Oh, it was also weird because the radio high school was just mostly dudes. So.
In burlap sacks.
In burlap sacks, yeah.
Yeah, no, you go in like closets or like the janitor's closet,
Yeah.
And you make out in there.
I never. Okay, let's go back to real life for a second. I never played 7 Minutes in Heaven, that game.
Did you ever play Spin the Bottle?
Nope.
So we played where if you got the same person 3 times, then you had to go in the closet.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you get the same person 3 times?
Yeah. And then
did you kiss them?
Yeah.
In the closet, or would you just hang out in the closet?
We just hung out in the closet.
See,
I feel like everyone did that.
Everyone just hung out in the closet.
Yeah, unless
right?
you were like trying to bang that person or whatever. But yeah, most people it's just awkward. We're gonna hang out in the closet for a while.
I never played Spin the Bottle. I
never played
missed
Spin the
out
Bottle.
A lot on all these games. You guys want to play right now with me, you,
that
the
game
cat,
is
and
a
our
weird.
guest?
That's a weird. That's a weird
Come here,
game.
Delilah.
It's a weird game because I feel like it's what you want to play in like middle school, but that's when everyone's like, your parents are like, don't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah.
And then when you're like, it would be okay-ish. I mean, obviously, if your parents
in high school.
Yeah, it'd be like a more appropriate thing to do in high school. You're just already past that. You're like, I'm just gonna kiss whoever I want to kiss.
I was
at least at my high school because it was all cool kids. So. What is an old-timey radio kiss like?
It's like, mwah, 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 mwah. You see? Mwah.
Yeah, so that's why you guys didn't kiss each other.
Yeah, because everyone was like, mwah, back and forth.
Like, who's this old man chasing me around trying to kiss me?
We're all wearing newsy caps. It was a very confusing time.
Christian Bale, though.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, he was there.
He transferred to the Cool Kids High School sophomore year.
Yeah. I remember when
He's the only one to transfer out of the radio.
And then him and Zac Efron actually started dating after that at my high school. Yeah, at Cool Kids High School because they were like, no one else looks.
You know what he did at the? He went to machinist school after that. Movie references.
Yeah, and then did he go back in time?
Yep. And then he became Batman. All right.
Perfect. All right.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Well, now that you guys know,
you see, my old timey radio. It's Batman.
It's Batman doing old-timey radio.
The Yankees are up 4-0.
Do Batman doing old-timey radio kisses?
Mwah. Mwah. You see? Mwah. You like that? Is that a good one?
That was really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, can we top 5 turnaround?
Yeah.
Oh, this one is the worst one ever.
Oh my gosh. Dictators, but like dick potatoes.
Penis potatoes, also known as dictators.
Dictators.
Penis potatoes. Let's write that down. So I have the worst dictators of all time. We're running out of things to do. So worst dictators of all time, and you have to tell us why you would be their best friend.
Okay.
These are ones that people voted
and
on.
I'm playing alone this time, which is difficult.
Yeah. I think you've been doing great so
Thanks,
far.
Bae.
Don't call me that, please. We're starting at number 5. Joseph Stalin.
Joseph Stalin.
Yes, why are you going to be best friends with Joseph Stalin?
Well, he's all about the people, I feel like. Well, he claims to be all about the people, but if you're in his, all these dictators, if you're in their, inner circle, you got it pretty good.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So, also, Mother Russia's a great place. We're just watching this guy drag his dog down the driveway.
Yeah.
I was like, what is Delilah doing? Oh, this dude is dragging his dog.
Yeah.
Also, I just love me some pierogies. So it's a Russian food that I'd be involved in. You eat lots of those together.
Always go back to food. I don't know how you do it. But
he has a great mustache. So we could teach each other mustache tips.
That's fine.
I have a terrible mustache. It's not good.
Now everyone's looking
Like
at
if
it.
I just shaved all this off, it would look very scary and
It
dicey.
would look kind of weird.
Yeah.
But
for
would
sure.
you keep this little
Nope,
underlip part?
Nope, the soul patch. No, that would go. It'd just be a mustache.
Weird.
Just like my dad.
But maybe he would be able to help you.
Grow a mustache.
Yeah,
better.
make it look cool.
Yeah.
That's why you want to be best friends with Joseph
Yep.
Stalin is for the mustache
Yep.
tips.
Yep.
Okay, 4, Saddam Hussein.
Well, he would just let you hang out in his elaborate palaces. If you're a
Okay.
big fan of castles, Monica, I think you'd want to be friends with Saddam Hussein. I hiccuped in the middle of that. Sorry. Oh, God, I got him again.
Don't tell me what I would like to do.
Oh, I got hiccups. Oh, my God. I think I'm okay. Okay. I hang out in palaces, though. And he had swimming pools and stuff, which was cool. And I think he had exotic animals on his cat. Like, all the dictator perks are good, but they're very terrible person perks. Like, you'd have to be... Like, you'll feel guilty after a while, but for that first, like, month and a half at Saddam Hussein's palace, you'd feel real good, okay? Feel real nice.
Okay. So his pools.
Yep.
That's a fun reason. Okay. 3, Kim Jong-il, which is the
Kim
older one,
Jong-il
was a dad
Is the dad
that died.
of Kim Jong-un.
Yes.
Okay. Kim Jong-il, you would get fitted for one of those awesome suits he would wear. Those weird-ass gray pantsuit things he would wear all the time.
Do you think they would give you a body double too?
Oh,
Because you're your best friends?
Yeah, just my Korean body double. He's like, looks like me, but he's definitely Korean. And everyone would look around like,
that they have to
this
be.
doesn't work.
Is that Mike Coletta or
No, or a Korean guy looking like Mike Coletta. That'd be fun.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So the suits and a body double.
Yeah, I don't want a body double for sure.
These are. I like how you would be a best friend for one of these guys because you haven't mentioned any of the terrible things they did.
No, yeah, I'd be
That's
there.
good.
I'd be their like their heart. You know, I'd help them find their. I'd hope they make them change their ways.
Oh.
Like Kim Jong Il would be like, Mike, I just don't know. This is very stressful. Like, you should just hold a real election. And he'd be like, okay. And then he'd hold a real election. You could just turn yourself. He could just turn himself into like what the Queen of England is, you know, like a representative monarchy where he has
Yeah.
no power anymore,
You
but
just wear
everyone
a
loves
fun
him
hat?
still. Yeah, he just wants love. So let him do that. And then they could actually get food for people, which would be rad. Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
All right, number two. Number two. Pooping number 2.
Adolf Hitler.
Adolf Hitler. He had that really cool bunker thing on the top of the mountain in the Swiss Alps that was in the movie Band of Brothers. Also, you could just hang out with his extensive art collection that he had. He was an
quite
artist.
A painter, right?
He was a painter. He would teach you how to paint. That would be a fun reason to hang out with him. And then you just constantly avoid talking about everything else. Like, let's go back to painting, Adolf. Let's do that. It'll be difficult. What's that? Jewish? Yeah, let's go back to painting. Let's talk about that some more, you know? So that's why I would do that. I think also, the art stuff was there. But he also, I would like try to beat out the other people in his inner circle, so I would become the main one because the other people were terrible people too that were in his inner circle. Like what's that, Himmler, that guy, you know, all those dudes. So that's why I would do that, Monica. I feel like you've stopped listening.
I'm trying to figure out more about this guy who they voted number 1.
Oh, okay.
He's I think he's a current
Dictator?
prime minister of Thailand,
Oh,
or it was recent. Thaksin Shinawatra is what his name
Really?
looks like. I don't know.
This is number 1.
Yep. Some of their comments. So he was really rich before. He was like a business guy, and then he came into power. Oh, weird. It sounds
Weird.
oddly similar.
Trumpian?
Familiar, yes. Yeah, I don't know. He tries too hard to rule the democracy system and government, but he's really dumb. That's what everybody keeps
You know
saying.
what?
He's really stupid, really stupid.
You know what I could
Wow,
do
how
with dumb
times change.
people? I'm pretty confident in my ability to make dumb people laugh. So maybe he'd start laughing more and he'd stop being a controlling dickhead. You know? I mean, that's how it would work. And he'd be friends with me because he'd be like, he makes me laugh. He's so funny. And he's convinced me to stop this evil plot I've been doing.
This is not very recent, too, because his daughter
Mm-hmm.
is on this list as well.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on over there, but they're not doing a good job.
No, they're not doing a good job at
I
all.
wish I knew more about Thai
No.
politics.
We're going to learn more
We
about
really
Thai
gotta
politics
brush up.
and then come back for episode
Yeah, I gotta
107.
brush up. I mean, yeah, if you guys are going to be best friends, he's still alive, so you could do that.
Oh, okay.
And really change, Thai history, I think.
Yeah. I wonder what his stances are on sandwiches.
I mean, he probably loves them. Because they're sandwiches. Like I don't
Banh
know.
mi. You don't want banh mi sandwiches? Those are good.
Well played. Isn't that a
That's Vietnamese.
Vietnamese,
but,
yeah.
you know, banh mi sandwiches are still good.
yeah, I don't know if I would eat sandwiches if I
I
lived
feel
in
like if I
Thailand,
was
'cause you
gonna
could eat
if I was
Thai
gonna
food.
show someone from Thailand like American sandwiches, I would use the banh mi as kind of an on the way
Oh, an
there kind of thing.
introductory
Yeah, an
type of
introductory thing. You know.
And then you would be like, we take bread and just put whatever
And
we
then we're
want in
like,
between.
let's put a bunch of shit like fried chicken and mozzarella sticks inside. Fat Sal's, LA, everyone go. If you want to have cholesterol problems. That's what happened to me. Oh, God.
Because of fat cells.
It's all because of Fat Sal's.
I don't know about that.
And large amount of sodas I would drink.
There you go.
And my meat problem.
Fatty meats.
Fatty Meats. Hey, Fatty Meats here. What do you think about it, Batman? He's okay.
That's pretty good. I think you got a lot of
I think I pulled that one out of my ass
potential
pretty well.
BFFs. Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Quiz?
Yeah. Which one do you want to take first? I think we should do the Game of Thrones one first.
Okay.
It's which Game of Thrones character would you and your significant other have a threesome with?
Okay, so let's just assume my significant other is
A real person.
Tyson Beckford.
Okay.
Okay.
You and Tyson Beckford need to pick a sexy color.
Let me call him real quick.
All right.
Let me Instagram him and see what
Put it
A
on
sexy
the
color?
gram. I picked purple, the purple one at the bottom right.
you think that's a sexy color. Okay.
I like purple.
I'm gonna go with this red. I feel like red is a sexy
Passionate.
color.
What would you bring into the bedroom? A collar and a leash, whipped cream, melted
Jesus.
chocolate, Manoi oil, good music, ice cubes, candle wax, a whip, handcuffs, blindfold, lube, or all of the above.
Whoa.
I picked melted chocolate. I'm just going to eat it, though. I'm not going to do anything with them on it. Just gonna eat it. I love chocolate.
I'm not gonna do anything. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna be over here.
Yeah, I'll be over here for you guys to get started.
Dude, having a threesome with Batman would be terrifying.
Who wants to put it in me?
What?
He's into pegging, Batman.
Apparently, I'm like, why is that where that went immediately? Devil's threesome with him and Robin.
I need another bat condom. He's got bat
Are those
condoms.
different than
Yeah, they're shaped
Alfred?
like bats.
Give me another bat condom.
Alfred. I picked melted chocolate.
I don't like stuff.
Candle wax? Is that more
Yeah,
your
good
feeling?
music. Yeah.
Good music. There you go.
Sexy music.
What's your best quality? You're friendly, you're funny, you're outgoing, you're down to earth, you're caring, you're generous, you're a good listener, you're always willing to help, you're independent, you're empathetic, you're honest, or you're determined. I picked I'm funny. Mostly so you had to pick something
I
else.
was gonna say I'm determined.
You are very determined.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What do you want to do on a first date? Go to a restaurant, a picnic in a park, a walk on the beach, a walk in the forest, a drink at a bar, cook dinner at home, to go to a concert, go to a museum, Netflix and chill, which is what I chose. Find a nice place to sit and talk about Game of Thrones, hunt Pokemon, go to the movies, in my Kia Soul.
You didn't pick hunt.
Oh, I picked Netflix and chill.
You didn't pick hunt Pokemon.
No,
Whoa.
that's exclusively my girlfriend and I's activity. I'm not bringing a third into that. That'd be chaos. Are you kidding me?
Well, I thought this was just a general first date.
No,
Never
this
mind.
is a thruple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would go have a drink at a bar. I like being able to
Drink.
yes and leave.
Pick an emoji. There's an eggplant that looks like a penis. There's a banana that looks like a penis. There's a peach that looks like a butt. There's a lollipop. There's a questionable eyes emoji. A tongue, drops, raindrops, flames. The heart smile, which is one of my favorite ones. That's what I chose. The heart, the kissy heart, or the 69 one.
What sign is that? Isn't that an astrological sign?
Oh my! It looks like
Okay.
69.
Yeah, I know it's funny, but I like the kissy face with the heart.
All right.
Okay. Whoa.
Who did you get?
Intimidating picture. Marjorie, is that right?
Yeah, Marjorie Tyrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
sexy lady.
This picture's scary. But
What does it look like? Can you show it to me? I want to know what the picture looks like. Oh, yeah. She looks like she's
looks
looking
I'm
down
gonna
on you.
fucking-
She's like, I'm going to wreck
I'm gonna
all
tear
your holes.
you apart.
I'm going to touch all your holes
I'm
in
gonna
my
touch
Kia
all your
Soul.
holes.
I got Jon Snow.
What?
Yeah, it says winter is coming. ... I'm coming.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. So I got a dude.
Yeah. So.
You got a lady.
Yeah.
It's nice. You and Tyson Bedford. Bedford? Beckford.
Beckford. I call him Tyson Bedford when we're going to bed. But
Oh, that's nice.
oh, that's nice. What's the other one?
Which comic book villain are you?
Oh God.
I think you'd be a good comic book villain.
I'm just myself. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of doesn't care about anybody else saying.
She wanted to destroy the world because Mike called her bae one time on a podcast. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
In reality, her number one fear is intimacy.
Would you share your food with your friends is the first question. And the answers are, yeah, hell yeah, I would. Food for all. The fuck you say? Unamused look or sharing is caring. I did unamused look because I will share food, but I get bothered by it when people just take it off my plate without asking.
I do hate that, but I would say, like, I'll share with people because I don't usually eat everything.
I do. What is your favorite color? I picked green. Is that pink in the top left?
It's like a pink purplish.
All right, there's yellow, green, blue. Is that purple?
Yes.
And then red. I picked green.
I'll go blue.
Because I could tell green apart from all the other ones. How would your friends describe you? As a foodie, as noble, as flawless, or hilarious? I picked hilarious, but I could either go foodie if you want to switch it up, if you want to be hilarious. Because you're hilarious. I think you're very funny.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I will go with hilarious, I guess.
All right. I got to repick some answers here because my question's going to change. Flawless. I'm going to pick foodie. What angers you the most? Being manipulated, feeling humiliated, people in general, idiocy, hunger, or hypocrisy? I mean, hunger really should be mine now that I think about it. I get very hangry.
I think being manipulated, I don't like. It makes you not trust other people because
what's funny
like, is something
that's what I
happening?
chose. That's what I chose initially.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to choose
So
hunger.
You're going to choose hunger, yeah.
Yeah, but I chose that initially. Is being. I can't choose idiocy because I just do dumb things all the time. Pick a Rorschach blot. You know Rorschach blot?
Mm-hmm.
I picked the one in the middle top because it kind of looks like a crab. I like crabs. Little crusty
Oh,
crab.
I'm going to pick the middle bottom because it looks like a teddy bear.
Teddy bear. I got the same one I got last time, even by changing my answers.
Who do you get?
I'm Loki.
What's that?
That's Thor's bad guy.
Oh.
Thor's brother. You are the god of mischief, and you live to mess with people's heads. You love to create chaos.
Ooh.
Chaos.
Crazy.
What did you get?
Two-Face.
Two-Face from Batman?
Uh-huh.
That's good. That means you flip a coin to decide things.
Mm-hmm. He's holding it.
Yeah, let me look at
This
the picture. Is
no,
it scary?
I'm going to read it. It's after you got burned.
Okay.
Or whatever happened to his face. You care a lot about justice and order. You're constantly fighting a war against your own dark side and have trouble making hard decisions.
Oh, no.
Do you want to see that?
Oh, it's from the Two-Face from the movie?
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't know if they picked a comic book picture. I was kind of hoping I'd see a cool picture.
There was the old Batman and Robin. Wasn't there a Two-Face in that one too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It wasn't as scary as this one.
No. The newest one was way scarier.
It just looks realer.
Yeah, it looks very burned and scary, like mummy-esque. What's wrong?
Keep talking.
Keep talking? Okay. Why do windows suddenly disappear
I thought you had
when
more to say
Monica's
about.
on her computer? Is that what happened? Did a window close? I guess what I guessed. Talk more about Two-Face? 'Cause I can tell you more about Two-Face if you like.
Yeah. What do you got?
Well, they...
How much time do we have?
Oh, we're at 51 minutes. One of the most interesting things about Two-Face in any comic book I've read is this one called Arkham Asylum, where they try to cure Two-Face because initially he picks his choices from a coin.
Right.
And what they do is they build him up to a deck of cards. So he has 52 choices instead of 2. And then they build him up to more cards. Like they build him up to things
like a pinochle deck.
Yeah, because then they like build him up to it so it gets more. So he becomes more of a person that doesn't make black or white decisions.
Right.
Like one or two, So that's interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah, comic books are interesting.
Did they ever try to fix his face?
Nope.
That's rude.
Well, I mean, his face is kind of unfixable, I think is the issue with it. Unless he wears a mask like a Phantom of the Opera. And he's not going to do that because that's the Phantom of the Opera's thing.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the music of the night. You know?
Yeah.
I like the musical Phantom of the Opera a lot. Do you like musicals? You do.
Yeah, I do.
What's your favorite musical, you think?
Chicago, probably.
Chicago.
Yeah, I saw it.
Everyone's bad.
Once. Yeah.
But they come out on top.
And it's very suspenseful. What?
Ooh.
Bang.
Do you feel like cellophane sometimes?
Yep.
Mr. or Mrs. Cellophane?
I do like Rent also though. I saw
Rent's
that
a
live.
great one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you have? Do you have a charity you'd like to talk about? What if you're just like, no?
The one episode, I'm like, nope.
No.
I don't know. I was just looking up the ones that are expanding the fastest right now. You want to know the
let's talk
fastest
about those.
expanding charity right now?
Yeah.
Number 1 is the Toby Keith Foundation.
Really?
Yeah.
The Toby Keith I Love This Bar and Grill Foundation? Mm-hmm.
No, It's got almost a 3-star score, which is pretty good.
Is it a charity that makes it so you get whiskey for your men and beer for your horses?
Let's see what happens. Just keep going. Let's see how many you can name.
Here at the Toby Keith Foundation for Whiskey for Men and Beer for Horses, we try to feed our horses the finest beer. Craft beer made in beautiful Seattle, Washington.
If Toby Keith was a sandwich, what kind would he be?
He'd be, my heart's going with like something with fried chicken on it, something like with fried chicken on it and like cheese sticks and onion rings.
He opened, well, I assume in Oklahoma, the OK Kids Corral, which is a home for children battling cancer.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good job,
cool.
Toby.
And we're all about celebrities using their
powers for good.
Yeah, and
their
I think it's
superpowers.
it looks like it's fairly recent that they opened. Yeah, it's in Oklahoma City.
So can you say the name of it again? Sorry.
The whole thing?
The Kids Corral. What's it?
OK Kids Corral.
Okay.
Like, okay. And he spells corral Korral.
I like that.
Yeah. And it's just TobyKeithFoundation.org. If you
Keith Foundation.
If you like country or you care about children battling cancer, check out their website. It's actually a very nice website.
Yeah.
And it's got this building that's fucking cool.
As much as I hate country music, I would support that charity.
Yeah.
It's not my thing, but at least he's doing good things for people. That's important,
You support
know what I'm saying?
giving horses beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Bud Light or Coors Light. Light beer. Horses like light beer better, in my experience.
Whenever you have beers with horses?
Yeah, when I was at my aunt's farm and we were drinking, me and the horse were doing kickstands and stuff, it was always Coors Light.
Oh.
It was really hard to lift the horse and get it upside down.
Yeah.
It'd be like, and
you gotta hold. One person's got to hold their back legs.
Yeah, so. But it's fun. It's a fun time.
Where does their dick go during that time?
Just it flops over my forehead usually while I'm holding them. I just kind of let it go. I'm just like, it's a part of life.
It's fine, yeah. And you're just like, 1, 2, 3.
And he's like, 4, 5.
He can't count too. He's doing a kickstand.
It's like Scooby-Doo kind of talking. Like, right? Raggy? It's Shaggy.
I know. I got it.
Okay. And then Batman's there.
This seems like quite a party.
Yeah, we have good parties at the radio high school. You know what I'm saying?
That was a radio high school party? I thought that was at your aunt's house.
Well, it was at my aunt's house.
Oh, during radio high school.
During radio high school, yeah. We were like, hey, let's all go to my aunt's house for the weekend. We'll party. It's really hardcore.
Do keg stands.
Do keg stands with horses.
The horses.
Batman's there. Everyone's like, you see? Everyone's doing that a lot. So.
Were they playing like 7 Minutes in Heaven there at that party?
Yeah.
Okay.
But heaven was the barn. We have fun around here.
We do. It's a good time. It's always having a good time. Hope you guys have a good time.
This is the last of the banked episodes of
we're
the First National Bank of Hugs. This is the last one. We're pulling it out. We're going to have a 0 count in our bank account balance.
We're going to do a bailout.
We're going to do a corporate bailout.
No, we'll be in real life again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to see you for 6 weeks.
Seems so far away.
Are you going to miss me? I'm not going to see you for 6 weeks. I'm going to miss you.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm going to miss doing the podcast, I think. I mean, not that the last week hasn't been stressful trying to do a bunch, but I enjoy doing the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's been 2 years. That's crazy. Go tell a friend. Yeah, this is what I advise.
Go phone a friend.
Hug bugs. Find a person you think might be interested in the podcast. You hug them.
Hold them tightly.
To the point when you guys all know they start to pull back, but you're not ready, and you bring them in closer. And then you just go, huglifepodcast.com. And then you let them go.
That's a good strategy. That's our new marketing technique.
It's like guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
We just send people out there. And
Guerrilla marketing tactic is having people hugged by gorillas. So.
Oh, like Mighty Joe Young?
Yeah. Look at that. Bringing it all back.
Charlize Theron's out there just hugging people and whispering hug life in their ears.
Yep. Just like, hug life.
She is, though, because we went to cool high school together.
You see? All right. Well, this is a good time.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
go make sandwiches.
Bye.